There's a number on your food that was never designed to protect you. It was designed to protect the company that made it. And somewhere along the way, we all agreed to treat it like a law. Every year, the average household throws away around $1,500 worth of food. Not because it went bad, because of a number. So here's the question nobody actually asks. Who decided what that number means? Most people assume expiry dates are regulated, set by scientists, tested rigorously, government approved. Here's the reality. In the United States, there is no federal law requiring date labels on most food products. None. The only exception, infant formula. Everything else, your canned soup, your pasta, your peanut butter, the manufacturer prints whatever date they choose. No standard system, no universal definition. And it gets more fragmented than that. There are actually 3 different types of dates, and they mean 3 completely different things. Most people have been reading them as one. Best before. This is about quality, flavor, texture, freshness. The food doesn't turn dangerous at midnight on that date. It just might taste slightly less perfect. Use by. This one is genuinely about safety. Fresh meat, raw seafood, certain dairy. These dates matter. Sell by. This one isn't even for you, it's inventory management for the retailer. 3 labels, 3 meanings, 1 misread moment, and into the trash it goes. So how does a company actually choose the date they print? They run internal tests, controlled temperature, controlled packaging, controlled storage, and they pick a date where the product still meets their quality standard, not the last safe day, the quality standard. And here's the part that should make you pause. Because companies face legal liability if a product fails before its date, but almost no consequence if the date is overly conservative, there's a natural pull towards printing dates that are earlier than necessary. It's not a conspiracy, it's just how incentives work. The date on your food isn't science, it's a legal defense strategy. To understand how we got here, you have to go back to when food started moving. Before industrialization, you bought food from someone you knew. Your butcher, your baker. Freshness was visible. Relationships were accountable. Then food started traveling hundreds of miles, sitting in warehouses, passing through 3 distributors before reaching a shelf. The personal trust was gone. Marks and Spencer in the UK introduced one of the first sell-by date labels in 1950. Not because the science demanded it, because consumers were anxious, and the label was a reassurance mechanism. By the 1970s, consumer advocacy movements pushed for more transparency. Date labels became widespread, but no one ever standardized what they meant. So a system built for consumer confidence quietly became a system that generates consumer confusion. And the food industry, largely, never had a reason to fix it. Here's the number that reframes everything. The FDA estimates that 30 to 40% of the U.S. food supply is wasted. That's over 130 billion pounds of food per year. And researchers have found that date label confusion is one of the leading causes. We built a system that was supposed to protect food, it's destroying it. The irony is that your senses were always the better tool. Honey doesn't expire. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs that was still edible. White rice, properly stored, lasts 25 to 30 years. Canned goods, decades. But a date 3 years from now makes people throw these away without a second thought. The foods that genuinely need your attention are fresh, raw meat, raw fish, unpasteurized dairy. These have real microbial risk. The date matters here not because of a regulation, but because of basic biology. Everything else, smell it, look at it, taste a small amount. Your body has 300,000 years of evolution built for exactly this. A label can't do what your nose can. Most of us learned this the same way, standing at the bin, feeling vaguely guilty, throwing out something that looked completely fine. That guilt was real. The reason for it wasn't. The date on your food is not a verdict. It's an estimate, written by a legal team on behalf of a brand to protect shelf consistency. That's it. It has nothing to do with the specific jar in your specific kitchen, stored at your specific temperature. You've been outsourcing a judgment call to a number that was never designed to make that call. The next time you're standing at the bin, food in hand, date just passed, stop. Ask the right question, not, is this expired? That question was designed to make you throw it away. Ask, does this food seem fine? Because the label was never asking that question on your behalf. Labels don't make food dangerous. Bacteria do. If you like understanding the hidden logic behind systems you use every day, subscribe, because most of what controls your daily decisions was never explained to you.